Maybe actually did stand under the orb, really? So by the U-tank soaked the largest swirl, which is the immunity one. But I gather you don't have an immunity for it?
Yeah, I tried to use Touch of Karma because no one was soaking it, but it didn't work.
You can show me, Marmite. Okay, so we need those mages, hunters, and Mave to be soaking that larger red swirl. Because it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it did not 10 million to him.
Yeah. Oh, I saw 8 million.
Yeah, you want to be on the arrows on the other side to where we are now, and you'll get knocked the same way. If it's on me, though, I can just charge back in. Maybe Quinn can use her pony too.
Mish, there's no cleave in normal, but there will be in heroic.
Yeah, but good to practice not being in front.
Exactly, that's what I figured. If you get it figured out now, it won't be so bad in heroic.
I think it does clear because I was in front and my debuff was going up because I didn't move.
This is definitely one of the abilities that doesn't cleave in normal but does in heroic. Oh, it might be those ads actually.
Nice and Sable. With your eyes. Now let's just go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stomach gains in 3 seconds. Make sure you get the tank on for immunity. Dark Horse.
Did that tell me to talk at the right? Sorry.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You can just take a whole fell course on your own and pay rupture and security, so also down a few seconds. It's in the center, so you can not back. Right, intermission, so we're going to get Armageddon again, ready to soak. And someone's going to get marked, so get in line with those. Run those circles out to the edge. Soak the swirls.
I'll go get the big one. See, it's nice.
I'm going to get that arrow on somebody, so get in line with them and the boss. It's on me. Mave, stop moving, stop moving. Stop moving. Get in line with them. Good. Soak again, not if you're debuffed. Other players need to soak this time.
I'll get the big.
No, don't get it. Let him get it. Okay, just wipe that one.
No, Sables, he meant don't soak the Armageddon if you had debuff. Everyone should soak the beam. The important thing it said in the video was just not to catch more than one circle. So if you've got the big circles around you, or you're inside one, it's not so bad. Just definitely don't be inside two, because they're 1.9 million each or something.
Yeah, during the intermission we get 2 Armageddons, one after the other pretty much, so if you've still got the debuff, don't soak again. Don't get a second stack, you'll die. That's what I was saying to you, Quinn, because I think you said you soaked the first one, right?
No, I was going to, but it did say tanks could, but you're better if tanks don't. So I didn't either of them.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want to get hit by a second stack, that's all.
Nah, there was a bubbled mage in the first one.
But what killed us there? Was that an Armageddon being missed, was it?
Yes.
I think there was like 3 missed. But yeah, so there's
There was
3
one over in
abilities.
purple.
So the 3 abilities during the intermission are the swirls, the rain, there is a knockback in one of the corners from the orbs during that phase, and there's the arrow on somebody that needs to be soaked by being in line with them and the boss. So if you get that arrow on you, don't move side to side, but if you can move further back away from the boss to make more space for people to jump in and share the damage, that helps. Otherwise just try and stay still.
Does Armageddon being soaked with the debuff count as a not soak?
It still counts, but you'll die.
Okay, cool. So that'll only kill the individual.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it goes through the person, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, there was something about you can do it from behind.
So you just stay still with the arrow then, so people can jump in front or behind you. They came out weird.
Yeah, I thought that afterwards.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll begin from 3. Make sure they're all soaked now, you get the tank one. Different immunity. So you will just hold it for the full alcohol as well.
We have 2 on the sidebars behind, there's no one else here, and both of them Sables have debuff now.
It should be gone on the next
It's a
one.
one shot even with astral shift on 50% damage drop.
Okay, the orb's coming down on 5 in the center, so really quick knockback. There's a knockback now. Okay, Armageddon's incoming now, so soak the swirls. Run the circles to the edge. We missed one. So here comes the arrow on somebody. Get in line with them. If you're not debuffed, then soak this again.
Do we want to grave him out?
No. And jump in line with that. Yep, yep. Here comes an orb, one of the corners. Let's run those circles away. I didn't get one, okay.
As you want to run those to the edge, it's much safer.
Oh no, I didn't realise I had one.
Is it hero next?
You three running behind the boss and together. Kil'jaeden. Five radius like this well. Spread out. Right, shoot out. Shoot that missile. 20. Run the circles out too. Jump. Okay, gonna get an orb soon and that arrow on somebody. That's in the purple corner, get over there. And share that damage with good. Good position. You're gonna get another Armageddon soon, so if you're debuffed still, don't soak. Soak. And the circles out. Jump. 20. Another Armageddon. Run that in behind the boss, my ice knee spaz and soak this world. Kil'jaeden. Orbs coming down soon. And run the 5 circles out. Get towards yellow, it's in that corner. And soaking the Armageddon if you're not debuffed. Don't get knocked off. Yep. Soaking. Try and fall forward. Turn your wrist. Okay, now run around looking for Kil'jaeden. When you find them, ping the map. And just spread out. Look for the ping on the map. Okay, get over there to where it is. And get the buffer from him, which is Sightless Gaze. And we need to kill the Kil'jaeden, so if you can grip them towards Kil'jaeden, that would help. Keep going back to Kil'jaeden. You need to get a refresh of that buff, it's 20 seconds long.
And you can refresh it before it runs out.
There's a dot for sending you in those so much.
One or two warriors to kill. There's 2 in the far corner. Alright. If you have a personal damage reduction, flop it now. This one is one of it. In the blue corner. the obelisk, so you don't want to be in line with those obelisks, because they'll do a line out from them, in front and to the sides.
The lines follow the bit on top of them, I think.
In 3 seconds, which you're not used to it. Run those out. And the line with the obelisk. And the circles
Yeah,
out
so if
again.
you did, look at the top of the obelisk, and that'll show you the lines that the beams are going to take.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good attempt. There shouldn't be any dot from being near Illidan. There's a dot which is choking shadows just from being in that phase, but you should be able to stay by Illidan if you need to.
The fire circle that you need to step into to give you a buff is ticks for damage as well.
So it just means you just can't stand in it, you need to stand a little bit away from it.
Wasn't too bad, I think it's about 77k attack, but it just means not standing in it.
The buff that you get from Illidan is the dot. His Tath is just right.
Yeah, so what I've done on this fight is that we just stay by Illidan and we grip the ads over, but with only Tath to do that, they may not end up working. But if we can have at least a couple of healers stay by Illidan, the people can keep running back there if they get low on health. And that's a good safe place to be, because the damage in that phase is quite bad at times. Otherwise just run out and look for those ads and get them down as quickly as possible before the debuff gets out of control.
And then it's a big damage phase at the beginning of phase 3, isn't it?
Yeah, so when phase 3 starts, he does that cast, and that cast does raid damage, so if you have a damage reduction, it's the time to use it when it's about to go off. He'll do the Tear Rift, which spawns that big green swirl, and it'll spawn like a circle, like a half circle from the edge in. And it'll start pulling you towards it, so you'll need to not be in that circle because it'll give you a stacking debuff. During that phase he does Darkness of 1,000 Souls, which when it's about to go off you need to dip into that circle of the rift, the green half circle, and that will prevent you from being hit by it. And also, as you guys saw, there's the obelisks that spawn. I think there was 2 or 3 of them, and they do those lines, which you can see as Thick pointed out by looking at the top of them and which way those middle parts are pointing. You don't want to be to the sides or in front or behind those things, or you get hit by those, so just look where they are.
And the rift animation looks like that animation behind him, doesn't it? Until it spawns its big circle.
Yeah, similar. It's kind of like a swirl, I guess, as well. But yeah, phase 1 in submission 1, phase 2 were all pretty good. We missed a soak here and there, but it wasn't too much of an issue. We just need to get through that second intermission cleanly. You want to get his ads down ASAP, so get the buff, head out there and kill them. They don't have much health, they die pretty quickly. If you get low, head back to Illidan, get healed up. If you need a Healthstone, use it, and then in phase 3, you just dip into that rift area when he's about to do, or when the Darkness of 1,000 Souls is about to go off, and avoid the obelisks and get it.
In the obelisks that are soft and raged, there'll be more of them each time they come up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm against him 3 with his son. Coming down the center, sticking near the boss. Next phasing. Soaking the swells again, running those circles to the edge. The arrow soon. Jump in line with them. And another soak is in 5 seconds. Don't soak again if you're still debuffed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the arrow's on Shan, soak if you're not soaking the swells. Run those out. Okay, the add deals in 5 seconds, running in behind the boss. You turn the boss behind it against your lips. Take some ads bloody crazy in behind the boss, step up to you. Focus the ads down. Taunting. Staying in front of the boss together, jumping pretty clean. Right, I'm again soon, here is so. And 5 seconds out. Make sure they're all soaked. We've got an orc in the air on somebody. Taunted. Okay, the orbs at purple, being near purple, and it knocks off. And soak the arrow on that trip. Another arm again, doing a soak, if you're not bigger. Don't think anyone should be. Run the 5 circles out, basically. Taunt when you can, because they're going to die. Turn the boss around. Away from them. Okay. Turn around, turn around. Other way.
Weird, they're gone to skull.
The big green's
really
really...
trees. Another is in 5. And the anti-dust thing, soak the swirls. This is up.
Come
So
in,
missed one. Not going to get it.
Range kill that other ad. Just fight this one. Jump off the side.
There's one
you
way
need
out
to
on
face it
green.
away from. You need to face away from red.
Yeah, Connie, so the big green swirly with like the darkness in the middle, that should hopefully always be at your back.
Just face between green and blue.
Got it.
Were you soaking one of the swirls, Sig, when you got the debuff? I think there's an overlap there where you can get both.
I got a circle
No,
and a swirl on me, but I survived.
Oh yeah, I did one of those
Yeah,
too,
that seems to
circle
be
and a
fine.
swirl, and I survived that. But no, I got the guy spawning from me. I didn't actually know what it was when I went double size. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, okay.
And then I realized when he spawned, and I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
No, there was a Armageddon on green arrow, and no one went to it. And you just were going to someone that someone else went to. Just a win, so I couldn't catch it. And then it's 300k a tick on the whole raid for 30 seconds.
Okay, that wasn't me then.
Keep an eye out when Armageddon comes up that there's other people, that there's no quadrants with no people in it.
Yeah, I'm using my leap to get behind the boss where there's not normally people.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just a second. First orb's in the middle. And then another. And the circle again. And run the 5 circles out. Here comes the arrow with somebody.
2, 1.
So. And another Armageddon soon. If you're not debuffed, then go soak.
4, 3, 2.
We should also have the arrow on somebody again, so soak that if you're not soaking the swells.
Oh, lights. Did you forget the bubble?
Run the fire circles out and raise ice, please. Oh, okay. I could jump off the side.
That's a lovely stack. Titus is just itching to corpse explosion that pile.
Cannot command me.
So he'll return after the break to the tank that he was on when he went away, just for the heals. Yeah, it'll be coming off one and then heading onto the other. So the last one was me, so cells probably hadn't dropped yet because it takes like 12 seconds to drop.
I probably stood in front or something stupid like that.
But yeah, he'll return to the tank that he was on when he phased by the looks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dropping us into safe area. After the knockback, we're soaking Armageddon and running the fire circles out. Here comes the arrow on somebody.
I missed one. I thought the 5 was the red explosion going off from the ship.
That's fine. Soak the arrow.
Look, you want to look where the boss is before that phase, so you know where the arrow's going to
Soak
go.
the Armageddon. Soak the Armageddon again if you're not debuffed. When the arrow's on somebody, it's on Sable. Jump in line with Sable. Cool, another one of the fire circles out in 3 seconds. This is landing.
I'll be taking him at red.
Running behind the boss, it's on the ground, running out.
In there.
Run in, not out.
In, mate, in. Show me the life. Stevenson, really suck. We'll get fast sequels too, so try and put them out. Sure they didn't get sucked. I'm getting orb sync, one of the corners. Near green, and here comes the arrow, so good. Default. Done in front of the boss, got 5 falls up. 1 second, I'm getting anything if you're not there. You should get fast cycles here too, so run them away. In front of the box. Head debuff again behind the boss. Or fake Malmite sure. And soak the sword again. Debuff. Kil'jaeden. Takes them face into the dead one. Also looking for Kil'jaeden in the map and find him. Move one head to the paint. Look at your mini map. Here it is. Get your stuff. Stay at Kil'jaeden if you need heals. You need to be topped off. Otherwise go and kill the end. Where's one of the healers? Where's the Kil'jaeden if you can? Okay, so when that cast goes off, you want to use your damage reduction if you have one. Now. Don't be in front of the boss, he's doing self rolls. The rest should be up and the obelisk is spawning. Don't be in line with the obelisk. From the 5 circles out. Give it an introduction to cooldown, there's one window. More obelisk is spawning too, don't you mind them? Around the 5 circles out. There we are now. Jump those obelisks.
What's the cast we need to be in the rift for?
Trials of some sort.
Darkness, it's coming in a few seconds.
Ah, okay, darkness, cool.
Here it is now. Darkness of 1,000 souls here. So when that goes off, you want to be in that green circle that people are getting in now, but don't get in early. You guys only want to get in when it's about to go off, so don't get in the whole time. Gives you a stacking debuff the longer you're in there.
Take included?
Yep, everybody. He won't move during the cast.
Just a question. I had the Armageddon debuff and I was running for Illidan at the start of phase 2 and can you heal in the darkness, or should I, instead of running to Illidan, should I just sit there and spam heal myself if I got the debuff because I died because I didn't get any?
I think you want to run to Illidan ASAP. Like we found a pretty
if you haven't been to Illidan, you can't heal or attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I jumped towards him and Ghost Wolf and I just didn't make him.
I don't even think you'd be able to use a health stone or anything.
We had a rough darkness there. We carried an Armageddon miss into phase 2, so everyone was very low.
A damage reduction might do something for you, but yeah, active heals don't.
Yeah, I popped that just before it landed. So.
I think it's only the hits, like a truck. If we've got fell claws ticking, it could be.
I'll check the logs.
So for my last death, I've got fell claws hit you for 5.5 million physical, 4 million blocked, 633 overkill.
You should have dodged, Quinny.
Very much so, Bitey. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't stay alive through the 5 if you weren't.
Yeah, you never went above 5 stacks of fell claws on the logs, so that's normal. And I went to 7 at one point, but I don't think that's where I died. Maybe it was. Yeah, I died at 6 minutes and that was it. That happened at like 4 minutes, so they can't have been it.
We actually did pretty well that time. We were almost 4 minutes into the fight before we lost anyone.
Yeah, what's happening with the second intermission though? Keep losing a lot of people. Is it the debuff from soaking Armageddon?
If people haven't noticed, for the beam that we're supposed to stand in, it's worth trying to keep an idea where Kil'jaeden is around the outside, because that's where he's going to cast the beam from to the red arrow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm again, go soak. And then we're soaking on again.
Beware.
Run the fire circles out.
One watch out for me.
Cool, got it. Okay, arrows soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in line with defrost. So you can again if you're not debuffed. And the arrows on somebody soon too. So these fires, so. Missed one. Okay, run the fire circles out, and he's landing soon. Then we get the open 5 seconds to spawn the ads, run it in behind the boss. And down bang the turret. Second out of insane, and ring the 5 circles out 20. You should all soaked this time, insane. Calcul's on him. Gonna get an orb soon. And the arrows on. What was it? Purple? Being a purple and soak the arrows on top. So close, something in front. Are we getting anything in seconds first? 20. Yeah,
I can't use the soul stone, it's grayed out.
Yeah, we don't have a result. Run the 5 circles in. The end debuff is in 5 seconds. Run the boss.
I've got the soul stuck.
Debuff, it's on. Okay, there's one. There's that. Just like that. Check off this side.
Beware.
2, 1.
Did you find my gap pop?
Did you try and cut a corner?
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
I'll drop another cauldron behind us. We need to stop missing those Armageddon soaks. I think we're getting worse. Should be tons of people to soak them.
As
Don't be
Mealy, I'm
lazy.
waiting for the second ones to go out to.
And make sure that you stay on the swirl until it actually lands. That's the hill. Can also cause it.
So
Make
they
sure you
have a
grab-
like red upswirl in them if they're not currently being soaked.
Make sure you grab a flask if you haven't already. Behind us.
Hey, sorry, I'm...
Five, four, three, two, one.
We'll drop it on center soon. Now we're soaking them again. Run the fire circles out.
Four, three,
Arrows going out on somebody.
one.
Should be damage. Soaking again if you're not debuffed. Again another arrow on somebody.
Two, one.
Beware.
Arrows up on Ez.
Ez, come in.
And the fire circles out. Again, debuff is going up. And in behind the boss. Ice flash experience. Soaking Armageddon and running the fire circles out. Should also start this out. This round. Balls dropping soon and the arrow as well. Taunting. That will set green, being a green, and set the arrow instead. These types of soaking again if you're not dead left. And the fire circles out as well.
Everyone behind the box.
There's two over there.
You only have a few seconds left on Armageddon, then go and soak because the duration between them is exactly the same as the cooldown and you'll just miss getting your ability buff. But if you've got 30 seconds left when it comes, then don't soak.
So yeah, we got more than enough damage. This is a pretty short fight really, phase by phase. Just make sure we soak all those swells and doing the cakes properly, we can easily kill this. Once you get to that second intermission cleanly and get some practice on it to get through it quickly without any deaths, and then phase 3 is really easy. We just need everybody alive. Feast is down, make sure you repair if you need to. Yeah, the cauldron's still there too. If anyone wants to grab extra flasks. Just dropping in the middle. Make it knock off. Oh my god, please rest me. It's like an hour again.
Only 64 million overcome.
I walked right into it like an idiot. Oh, we missed one again.
4, 3,
Alright, the arrow's coming up.
1.
You don't have to be behind us, Quinny. It goes straight through you.
4, 3,
So again, if you're not debuffed, and soaking the arrow too if you're not soaking the swirls. Stop moving, Bane. Stop moving. Yeah, you need to stay still. Bring the fire circles out. Comes the edge dealer. Taking out the given, around the fire circles out. Make sure we don't miss any. Stay on the short lane. Then all bacons in one of the corners, and somebody to torch him. And you green for the orb. Soak the arrow to inspire. Be careful with those up to not fake in front of the boss. Soak again if you're not debuffed. Run the fire circles out.
Oh, no. Well.
Use the edge deal from the soaking again. If you're not debuffed. And yeah, edge debuff in, like on that space. Soak the scrolls. I'm not being soaked. I'm not being soaked. Kill the X. Swipe that one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we have to stop missing those soaks.
Maybe 5 in team 1, 5 in team 2.
No, it's not worth doing that shit. We have so many people that can soak every time. People
And
just
you don't know
them.
what other debuffs people are going to have.
You can be a little bit less precious about the big fire circles, as long as we don't overload them heavily. So if you are debuffed with a fire circle, still go looking at soaking, as long as you soak one near the edge so your circle is mostly out of the way. But yeah, we have some higher mobility people than others, so those people should be trying to get the ones that are out of band on the edges. That's like hunters with deterrents, and it's like the warlocks who are burning rushing, and me and Ghost Wolf and Gust of Wind. Can't get right across the whole place in time as fast as the warlocks. If you do move towards one and someone else is moving towards it too, and they peel off to go somewhere else, make sure you continue and stand there. Don't just stand next to it.
Pop, what happened?
Let's just focus on a clean attempt. Make sure we soak every single swell. And we can get back to phase 3 again.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Dropping in the center. And focusing. Come again for 3, go and soak. Don't miss any. 1 5 circles away. Jump. Arrow's coming in. Stay still with it. We're soaking again.
Spread out.
Make sure we don't miss any. And the fire arrow is going out. It's on the sable, so the arrow if you're not soaking the swells. That's really good job. And the 5 circles out in 3. He's landed. And the reflection in behind the boss. Some shown ice and vehicles. behind the fire circles out. Everyone soak. This is the orb dropping with the arrow on somebody. It's at stab, you need star and soak the fire, so soak the arrow on. Stand in front. I'm gonna get in 3, go on soak. Go on soak. Get on soak, do you mind if I soak this out and you can? Give him again, and the anti-dog, run the anti-dog in, run the boss, and so.
Yep, 3 hits on it.
Kil'jaeden. I missed one.
Hey, what?
There's one. It's personal if you're gonna die by Hellstone or something. He's phasing. Look for that ping
We
on the
have a
map.
red.
And hit the race if you climb up. Look for the ping, find Illidan quickly, and head over there. There it is, go, go, go. Get your buff and kill the ads. Rest pop. Get near Illidan for heals if you need them.
The ping went away fairly quickly, which made it hard to find and almost run over the edge.
Should be looking for it. There was a lot of pinging going on when it was found.
Pinging was nowhere near him to start with either.
That was the right direction though. I think this one will be a likely way. We can try and kill some of the last few ads.
Destruction.
Let's just jump off and go again. Yeah, it was a bit short of where he actually was, so just make sure that you actually are standing on him when you ping, or you are pinging the right location. And just keep doing it for a few seconds so people can find him quickly. But as soon as that phase happens, as soon as it goes black, you need to be watching that mini-map ready to go there ASAP, because the longer you're out there away from Illidan, the longer you're not being healed. We're losing a lot of people there. It'll just take some practice. That's probably the hardest part of the fight, really. Getting through that cleanly. And once we do, should be a kill. You can also stay on bench if you know, like, whether it's south or east or something.
Yep, correct, mate. You will not get healed at all until you go in the Illidan buff.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Soaking. Wolves dropping in the center. And it's fading. Armageddon incoming, going soak. And the fire circle's out. Arrow's going out. Stay still with it. Help so. Sunshine. Another Armageddon if you're not the off going soak. Otherwise soak the arrow, the right goes on. Stop them. And the fire circles out. And the reflections in behind the box. Don't run that time. Armageddon soon, going so. And run the fire circles out. Make sure we don't miss any. Wolves dropping hits with the arrow on somebody too. Taunting. Wolves at green, being in green, so get arrow, defrost. After the hunt back, careful not to be in front of the boss. In position. Got another Armageddon coming, make sure we get more soaked. Go soak. Run the fire circles out. Run the reflections in behind the boss then, so next time they keep looking at debuffs. A lot probably are debuffs, so make sure we all soak them. 20?
One in front of the box, don't you suck.
Front of the boss, yeah. There's two. Just wiping. if you're not debuffed, if you're not soaking something else, like minor reflections in, then you need to be looking for those swells. You need to stop missing them. Especially when we have them back to back like that and people are still debuffed.
Is there any point in putting out some demon gates to help with cross-platform mobility?
I think we had something there. It might pay too for that second intermission with the darkness. There should be like a brief cast or something going into it. If we can use like a revival or some sort of healing cooldown to top everybody off, and if you are debuffed, you might want to put a damage reduction or something if you have one, or use a health stone. You need to be topped off, especially if you're debuffed, but even if you happen to be a little bit low going into that second intermission, because it is pretty easy to die trying to find Illidan. Ready, guys? Again's coming up. Get them all soaked and run the fire debuffs out. That's my trick, Quinn.
Yeah.
Soaking the arrow. Another Armageddon incoming. Make sure we get them all soaked. People are debuffed. There's people to soak right now. Otherwise help in that arrow. Stop moving, yes. The fire circles out. Reflections in behind the boss. There's Metric Bane. get anything, go on stone. And run the 5 circles out. Taunting. Wolves dropping stone and the arrow on somebody as well. If you near green, comes the arrow, jump in inside. Watch out for the balls after them. Not back. Nobody.
Stay where you.
They was looking under getting again. Gun soaked, I'm missing. And the 5 circles out. Taunting. And the reflections in behind the boss. Type magic bang. Alright, get that thing right. Get there immediately. Use a damage reduction if you need. Kill the 2 ads here while we're here, get topped off. House in if you need to, get his ads down there. He's like 4 here, get them all dead. Don't run up unless you're topped up. But we do need to get his heads down. There's some straight ahead. Around the middle, there's 3 there. And head back to Illidan when you need to, don't die. I'm pinging where Illidan is if you forget. Awesome, good job.
Personal if you got it.
Okay, the rift isn't coming. Don't think you're it. Any obelisks this morning? Don't be in line with the obelisks. Can you pull the boss back a little bit there? So don't be in line with the obelisks exploding in 5 seconds. Run the 5 circles away.
Stay where you.
Don't be in that rift circle right now. Keep running away from it. You're in front of the boss. Finish. More obelisks are coming up. Keep me up on anything else with us. Run the 5 circles out. Watch out for the explosion of the obelisks. Don't be in line with them, look where they are. Focus tree flame, jump in the arrow. Pop please. Keep your hands up. Okay, he's going to do his darkness now. Don't get in the rift yet. Don't get in the rift yet. Wait until it's about to go off, then get in. Yep, going now. Go in the green circle. Get back out again. In the second bottom. Yeah. That's who the new rift is going to be by purple. Right in front of the boss. More obelisks this morning. Look where they are, don't be in line with them. Just too near the boss. Exploding in 5 seconds, don't get hurt. Taunting.
Can't res me.
One is out, big heals on me. Running out of that green circle.
Cooldowns itself.
Yeah, it's the cooldown to control right now. So,
Bop him if you can, mate.
on these 5 circles already.
There's
So
one.
now with Obelisk. Just soak the last little bit. Spread out. Well done.
And what I didn't realise about darkness was the countdown to its 10-second cast.
Argus will be your tomb.
Watch your video.
At least we will have died fighting.
Can we get a rest?
Our war isn't over yet.
We're watching the video.
Not while we hold the key to all worlds. Katka, take us home. I was always envious of you. Your gift, your faith, your vision. I never believed that Sargeras
How do you manually start the video if it didn't start?
perhaps you will.
Can't you watch them from the log-on screen?
Everyone, get ready!
Yeah, there's a cinematics button there.
Is everyone all right? What have you done?
Anyone know how to tell it to show me the video?
The hand of fate
Yeah, in the log on screen there's a cinematics button.
must be forced.
Or else YouTube.
Oh my god.
That was a good video. And that was a good, in the second week we cleared normal. That's probably the best we've done as a raid team ever.
If you release, you'll be right here.
925 boots.
Nothing and nothing. Oh, well done everyone, and we will see people next week. And a reminder for the alt run.
Are there any reserves available?
I got
You'll
told
be
no.
right here.
Or there weren't while we were watching the video, Connie.
Thanks, Todd. Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Probably want to do a quick normal clear next week, and then hopefully we'll have plenty of time to run, so we can get all that gear and tear and stuff out.
Hey, wow, Argus is still up in the sky even when you port back to Dalaran.
Yep.
Is that
Oh, look
permanently
at
there
that.
now?
Yeah, I guess is that just since
You can
we've
see it all over the place.
we've beaten him now. It's a bit close. I feel like gravity should have changed.
Either that or some really big waves.
Where do you get the whale surfboards?
For which?
There's a really big hole in the middle of it. I wonder if I can fly into it.
Go for
It's
it.
worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, famous last words.